Hello and welcome guys, we are back into Genshin Impact and today is a weird one. So first things first, let's get it out of the way. Skerk banner? Not yet. So I don't know who this character is that needs 0 energy, but much sus. I wonder if technically Marika can use it, because technically Marika doesn't have energy. She has fighting spirit, so maybe she can use it. Who knows? And then the other one is cryo damage attack. Like specifically for normal, which is a choice. These effects seem kind of dumb and redundant to me in a way, but if we look at first, I could actually use Marika. I don't wanna though. I don't wanna. We're not going to use Marika because I did look at the enemy arrangement. So we have 2 cryo thingy heals. Wait, that's a boss. Fuck. That's the boss that wants you to use it, Lali. No. Fine, we're using Marika. So we have this one that wants Pyro, and then we have Coppelius, which is like, fuck me, dude. And then on second, we have the new guy. I think Chungyun actually might be viable on this one. Okay, let me get my teams real quick. Okay, so we have our teams. You know, standard Marika. Escoffier Furina should be fine too. I really wanted to use Flea. And technically I could have. But the moment that I realized I can't really... I will have to use something special for this girl, which I really do not like her. So, from what I remember, let me just get this thing going. But if I do this, yeah, then I just stop them. I forgot, but I need to go to all of them. Okay, so now that it's actually done, hopefully I'll have enough energy for a full rotation. It appears that I do. And big melt? That was over 1,000,000 damage. Yeah, I think Marika does enjoy the 0 energy, get too much damage bonus. Because I think her thingy doesn't count as energy. Which, you know, that's not the first thing I think about. I'm doing my scuff farming rotation right now. But Sidrin is going, she's doing a bit of damage. You'll have to see that. Chungyun ult. Right into PMA. A bit of on-field Furina. A little loose. Can I? Yeah, thank you. Fuck it, Citron. We're just gonna try this. Ooh, big damage, big numbers. You'll have to see that. And we're just trying to take him down. I should have found some of my particles. Is he already? Oh, he already split. That's very nice of him. I kind of expected him to be more annoying about that. Is he going to no. He's not going to teleport to me. That's fine. I don't have any issues with that. Totally. Can I? Really? No Sidrin ult? Okay, now we have Sidrin ult. And that should be enough. Very close. Yeah. Well, just wait for your off-fielders to do all of the damage. Okay, that's not a bad start. I guess this one's a bit more coherent, but like, bro, I didn't want to use Marika. Why do you, every time you force me to use Marika? Can we get enough energy? Yes, we can. Okay. Why are these guys just so all over the place? That should be enough to kill them. And now I'm waiting for the melt. I always manage to fuck up the second, like, melt rotation on Marika. And yeah, that's definitely a skill issue on my end. But you'd think that by this point I'd know... Okay, I mean, this time he just pyroed himself, so there was nothing I could do about that. But you'd think that at some point they'd actually become good at doing a okay Marika rotation. Is this still okay? I'm not going to do a lot of damage because he has some of his resistances up again. And I'm not on battlefield. So So I guess I'll just use the time. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Could have been faster, but whatever. Not like I think second will be struggling that much anyway. I try to farm particles for Lina. Loosen the loose. I really need to fix my rotation. Because now I need to wait for that. I waited for that. And now I can do a bit of on-fielding. I thought I already scaled, but I guess I didn't. Look at that one Hydro application. Hog. No more electro charges. I can set up my ult. There is actually... Yeah, there is a full seahorse now. What the fuck? That's kinda crazy. I really need to get Changyun's energy back. Because having him right now... Oh my god, Changyun, please. Okay, okay. Not sure if I'll have enough time for a full rotation. Ooh, I'm cutting it very close, but look at that, the Sidrin ult. It saved me right though. Okay, third is questionable, but I feel like second was the hardest one for this team, so I think I should be fine. What am I looking at? This is kinda crazy. Yeah, I thought this dude would not die. And this dude did not die either. Okay, Coppelius. I'm not creating anything. You'll have to see that. But with so many defensive options on my team right now, I am feeling a lot more comfortable playing here. I fucked it up again. How do I constantly fuck it? I really need to learn to use my weaker combos. Because I just am bad at it, apparently. And my weaker... Oh! Bam! Almost 1,000,000 damage. Okay. So we have a lot of time here. That's not what I wanted to do, but sure. Shotgun, please stay alive. So with this boss, it's actually one of the more annoying boss because all you're doing is kind of like stalling yourself, if that makes sense. You literally just go and you do cryo attacks until he decides that he had enough time of not doing anything, and once he realizes that, that's when you break his resistances. Yeah, so now it's like after 40 seconds, effectively, I can actually use other attacks on him that aren't just cryo. Oh shit, okay dude, Schlack. Please don't go into that phase again. Can I go Nawika? Ah, Corina. And he went into the phase again. Again, like what's the point, dude? That's the most boring boss design I think I've ever seen Genshin put out. There's literally nothing here. That should be enough, yeah. What a boring dumb boss design. But yeah, because of that it made it not any real struggle in any way. I don't know what to say about this one. This bit was kinda dumb. Oh, I actually need to collect all of them. I thought there was something that allowed you to collect everything at once. So I guess next version it forces you to collect them. But yeah, currently I'm sitting on 45 poles. I have a bit of a whale dust here, so I'm closer to like 65 poles. With the next version update, I should be able to push that to 70. And with that, it will get me close to soft PD. So I should be able to get Kirk, because I have the capture radiance guarantee, I think, because I lost 3 50-50s in a row. But yeah, currently I do not have her yet. So, let's go over the team real quick. We did have Lally. Same build, 7140 with a bit of ER on Sackwags, on a 4-piece Cinder City, C0, and 1010. Arena 1010. C0, 4-piece Golden Trope on Pipe. And we're looking at a 75, 180 with a good chunk of ER, and again the pipe does give you, so it's more like 90 crit rate. So it's a very nice ratio. Sidwin, which it's a build alright. We do get 28 crit rate from the weapon, so it's more like 85 crit rate, and we are on 4-piece emblem C1. I wanted to try the C2, unfortunately I lost my 50-50 there. Double crown and a good chunk of ER. Escoffier 71, basically almost 80, 180 on Skyward Spine, because high base attack, ER, and a bit of crit rate is always nice. 4-piece Golden Trope, C0, and 1010 on the talents. Kilonen, Triple Crown, C0, 4-piece Cinder City on Fav, because Fav, a good chunk of defense, good ratio, and 200 ER, it's very nice. I think, yeah, I am on healing bonus actually. Mawika, okay, Somium, okay enough crit ratio, we are overcapping on crit, but what can you do? Serpent Spine, 4-piece Obsidian, C0, 1010 on the talents, and then we had Bennett. Oh, he's double count actually. Double count, C6, 4-piece Noblesse on Miss Splitter, decent enough crit ratio, a lot of ER. And a good chunk of HP as well. And we had honorary member Chungyun. Decent ratio, almost a 1-to-2 ratio, a bit of ER. It's on a Kuamaro actually, that's funny. I didn't know that. 2-piece, 2-piece, C1, because you don't get 4 stars in Genshin Impact. I've been playing this game for 4 years now. He's still on C1, yeah. And the talent, don't look at the talents. You see the only one that's not double count out of literally everyone that I used today? That's tough. But yeah, dude, if we're being honest, you know which one was actually more interesting? Floor 11 was a lot better, dude. Because we had these two guys, and we had them in the previous abyss. And if you don't know, when you kill this guy, he creates a massive hydro field, like cryo field, that like just fucking destroys all your HP. And this one, when he goes down, he fucking nukes you in like 1 electro nuke. Then they give you this one, which this dude is a local legend. He was one of like the toughest local legends to beat. 411 offered a lot more, because this one, it's like the very obvious Mawika on first, and then like Skerk on second. Yeah, other than that, Pyro is obviously very good on first. It's just, you know, you have this dude who's kind of like very weak to Pyro. You have this dude who, I guess having Bennett around is nice for him, because he applies so much cryo on you and stuff like that. And you have this dude, which again, same thing, having Bennett around is just pyro DPS to break the shields and stuff like that. But I'm assuming you can kind of use everything, because they don't have, again, other than pyro, which helps you, you don't really have any limitations. I'm assuming you can use almost anything else. Second's a lot more limiting. Mainly it's the fact that you have these massive electro shields that you need to go for in second, because this is whatever, this is just PMA, but these two electro shields are fucked. Like, you really want like a lot of pyro or a lot of cryo, especially ones that have range, because this one dude likes to go up into the air and then you're fucked, and this one wants you to have a lot of cryo. If you don't have a lot of cryo, like you need that, if I remember, like just as coffee alone is not enough, you need like at least 2 cryo characters. So yeah, this one's not fun. You saw it literally just stood there, so limiting, because I feel like this second one maybe had potential for a bit more experimenting, but it really is just, you have to bring a shit ton of cryo. I don't know, it's stupid. First is a lot better, but second is so limited that like the benefits of first being a lot better is kind of like mitigated. But yeah, that is kind of it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.